anyone with children that doesn't want their kids to learn interesting new words, get the f*** out.
Coming in hot.
First, a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk, who was killed by leftist guerrilla terrorists in Utah. And then secondly, any of you transgender people, don't shoot. No one would care if I got shot anyway, so you're just wasting a bullet. Save your 17 cents. Anyhow, my name is actually Ray Gallagher. I identify as Ray Gallagher. It's mostly because my friends think that I'm a stupid, overbearing. But anyhow, last time I came here to speak, I wasn't allowed to speak because some other stupid, overbearing shares the exact same name of Ray Gallagher with me.
Just for context, y'all, he's been going against the trans ideology being pushed into the schools, and this is the Board of Education president. The last time he came in, he identified as Ray Gallagher, which just so happens to also be her name, right? But those are his pronouns, and these bigots didn't abide by his pronouns, and they escorted him out and didn't allow him to use his First Amendment right of freedom of speech because they were bigots and they denied him his pronouns. So yeah, so that's the context behind him being identified as Ray Gallagher. That's actually her name, but it's also his name because that's what he identifies as. So this is not Sean Porter. This is strong, independent woman Ray Gallagher that's speaking right now.
Yeah.
I warned you. I said get the f*** out if you don't like cuss words. It's free speech. I'm going to continue with my speech, lady.
Can you stop the clock? Stop the clock.
Lady. Go ahead.
No, you're not.
Go ahead, punch.
All right.
Call me a
What you want.
Mr. Porter
no.
and ma'am,
I
it is his
am
time.
demanding you control this woman.
It is his time. Please sit.
Free speech, lady. Go back.
All right,
Go.
all right. Mr. Porter, Mr.
You
Porter,
got a sign that says stop bullying, and then you're bullying a speaker.
Mr. Porter, Mr.
There's
Porter.
nothing that can make me look worse, lady. I pull my pants down in public. Did you see her storm out and slam the door?
Mr. Porter, your time has been paused. I'm
Okay,
going
so now's
to
your time.
I'm going to respectfully ask you,
To what?
as we have children in the audience. I'm just asking
I
you.
told them they could leave.
Okay,
Free
your
speech.
time is
Fuck
going to restart.
'em.
This has been my ask of you that I am
You can ask whatever the fuck you want.
You
and
are
I'm going to
correct.
deny your request like you denied me the ability to speak at the last meeting because we happen to share the exact same name.
It's funny because now she's pretending to take the high road and act like she cares about kids, but she's pushing the trans ideology into schools. And it's just a wonder to me sometimes. Who wants this stuff for their kids? Who's pushing this stuff? Who's allowing this stuff? Why are these grown adults who are supposed to have their own independent minds pushing something that's obviously so bankrupt of reality that it's insane? And they're pushing that as education upon our kids. And then you wonder why the reading levels are so low. You wonder why these kids are not good at math. It's because they're learning about the proper pronouns of a potato. And it's just silliness. School is supposed to be about math. It's supposed to be about learning actual facts. Morality is supposed to be taught by parents. But either way, what I'm saying is, if you're pushing an ideology that confuses kids about their gender and then may even make those kids victims of a medical system that will exploit them and change them forever, then you can't take the high road when it comes to the word fuck. Is that fair? You can't believe that it's okay for kids to learn about fucking and then be offended that a man is saying fuck. It's kind of a contradiction.
Your time is going. It is yours.
So I signed up. There's proof that I signed up, and you didn't allow me to speak. You denied me my right to my First Amendment, right to redress of grievances, my right to petition the government for redress of grievances, my right to say exactly what was on my mind, because you didn't like the way that I signed up. But I did sign up. It's on video. It's witnessed. And then you denied me because you didn't like my viewpoint, because my viewpoint is opposite of what your viewpoint is, which is hippy-dippy transgender is okay. So you denied me my right to speak last time, so this time I'm off. So you're getting the pissed off version of my speech. You would have got a much better speech if you had just let me speak last time, but instead you wanted to take the to federal court and try and say that you have the right, as the president of this governing body, to actually deny people their access to this podium to speak and deny them their equal rights to free speech under the 14th Amendment and the First Amendment. So long story short, I don't like you. I don't like any of your people. You guys are in an echo chamber. You bring in these left-wing nut jobs with weird blue hair and you think that that's the voters and the electorate that you're representing. It's not. You've got duly elected conservative board members here that you treat like You ignore conservative people. And now I find out you want to reduce talking time from 3 minutes to 2 minutes. You want to ask for identification and driver's license for people to come in and speak. That seems ridiculous. It seems like a Fourth Amendment violation. But what you're going to find if you do pass that.
It's crazy that some people want identification to come in to speak to the Board of Education, but they don't want identification for voting. I just think that that's crazy interesting.
Is that the people who you don't like are going to continue to come and they're going to provide ID. The people that you have coming from Montgomery County to speak on behalf of transgender stuff, they're not going to be able to come because the transgender people that you have here, a lot of them come from Montgomery County, and they're just nothing more than agitators and activists that come up here to protest and to try to destroy the free speech of conservative parents in the county. So I'm just here to further reiterate that I don't like you, that I identify as Ray Gallagher. You did not allow me to speak last time, so this time I am turning your entire board meeting into a shit show full of curse words and stuff.
Yeah, and by the way, this comes from an ideology that at its core has opted out of having children, and now they're trying to implement their morality onto your children, because the only way their ideas can continue to exist is if they corrupt the minds of your kids. Because they've opted out of having kids, they have no future with their ideology unless they corrupt your kids. So that's where this mentality is coming from, and that's why they push so hard for it. It's because they have to corrupt your kids' minds in order for this stuff to continue to exist. They've opted out of having children themselves, a lot of them. So I think that that's very interesting. That's a very interesting component. And by the way, they take glee in corrupting your kids' minds. And we continue to allow them to do it. And I just don't understand why. I don't understand to what benefit this is going to be for society. I don't understand what net benefit this is. I don't know why we keep pushing this and why we keep allowing this as Americans. It's just silly to me. It's so corrupted and it's so vacant of reality, any attachment to reality, that is just silly. And I don't know why it's been pushed for so long. It seems like no rational people want it. But, you know, here we are, still getting this ideology pushed onto your kids by people who have opted out of having children, telling you how you should raise your children and what your children should think.
Trans people go on mass shootings more than regular people do. But
How about men?
What are you
All right.
talking about?
No, all right.
Trans women or trans men? Trannies, transvestites.
All right, Mr. Porter, your time is up.
Transvestites go on mass shootings more than normal people. That's
The audience will not engage.
Charlie
Mr. Porter
Kirk was not killed by a normal straight man. He was
Mr.
killed by a
Porter, your time
weirdo
is
gay
up.
dude who was tranny. That's who killed Charlie Kirk, just
right.
like you freaks in the audience.
Mr. Porter,
He
you
was
may
killed
sit
by a
down
freak.
or you may leave. Your time is up.
Oh, my time
Your
is up?
time is up and your time was up. You may sit down or you may leave.
I'm going to sit down.
Thank
nice
you.
to see you again, Ray. I'll
Always.
see you at the next meeting. And you're not going to succeed at depriving people of free speech in this county. You'll lose your next election.
The next speaker is Akshara
Good job. Good job.
Katinchira, followed by Sam Rosenblum.
Bring it to them every time.
Next on the list is Ray Gallagher, which is me, and I did not sign up to speak. So we
This
will
is
move
the
on
first
to our
meeting.
final speaker,
This is the first
who is
meeting.
Casey Day.
I identify as Ray Gallagher.
Mr. Porter, you are not on our list, and you will not be speaking this
I'm the one. Look
evening.
at the email address on there. It says Sean Porter, USA.com.
You will not be speaking, Mr. Porter.
I
Please,
identify as Ray Gallagher. Are you misgendering me, calling me Sean Porter?
you
I
you
signed
may
up for
sit
Ray
down,
Gallagher,
or
man.
you will.
You're not using my preferred pronouns, are you?
You may sit down, or you may leave.
It's so easy to throw this ideology back at them that is funny. And I love when people do it every time. It's hilarious, especially in a professional setting where you're not supposed to do it and people are supposed to act serious, but then you're supposed to abide by these pronouns that are obviously not serious. I love when they stoop down to their level and use it to mock them. It's funny.
No, you called my name.
Otherwise, you will be asked to leave and escorted out.
I want to be escorted out because I am on that list and you called the name I identify as, which is Ray Gallagher.
That's incorrect. I'm
You're
going to ask the
misgendering
sheriff
me.
to remove
You're
you.
proving yourself to be a hypocrite. It is my turn to speak.
You will not be speaking. Sir?
No.
Sir? Sheriff, would you please escort Mr. Porter from the boardroom?
Are you trespassing me?
I'm not. I'm asking you to leave.
You're
And
asking me to leave
and
under threat of arrest because you misgendered me.
the sheriff is going
You
to
will
escort
not
you
use
out.
my preferred pronouns of Ray Gallagher. I signed up like I'm supposed to. You're violating my civil rights.
I am not. You will leave. Now, he signed up as Ray Gallagher. Mr. Black?
No, if he sent the email.
You are violating my civil rights, and you will answer for it, ma'am. Are you trespassing me?
You may leave with the sheriff now.
Did he sign up? That's the real question.
I signed up, and they won't use my preferred pronouns of Ray Gallagher. This is
Thank
a
you.
travesty, and they are hypocrites.
It says Ray Gallagher,
Crazy.
actually. Mr. Black, I received names. We are moving on. Ms. Day, you are next, and this is... I actually did not. All right, we're going to move on. Ms. Day is our final public commenter for this evening.
It's crazy because they're trying to make him seem like he's insane, and there should be more parents doing the same thing. There should be at least 10 parents lined up giving the same type of speeches. And by the way, this is what they want. They want to be able to control your ability to speak. They want to use the threat of the government. They want to invade the government, then use the threat of force to make sure that you don't speak up against this stuff, because they can't defend this stuff with logic. So the only way they can defend it is by preventing you from speaking. And in the case of Charlie Kirk, that was murdering him and justifying it because he was saying things they didn't like to hear. But in this case right here, they're literally trying to get this guy who's a father escorted out of the being able to speak to the Board of Education because he has a different ideology than them. And that's what it is, by the way. It's no longer the empathetic let people live. Now they want to be able to enforce their ideology upon you and upon your kids. And it's worked, and it has been working. But hopefully we can turn the tide and turn this stuff around and make people realize that this is absolutely insane. And what it's going to take is for parents who want to sit on the sidelines to get involved in these types of things. I know everybody busy. Everybody got jobs. Everybody actually has bills to pay. But at the end of the day, this stuff has to be stomped out, because how a society treats their children is how you measure a society. And if we let our children become victims and prey to this type of stuff because we just we continue to trust these systems blindly as if we don't openly see the corruption, then to be honest, we deserve the results that we're going to get. And we're already seeing the results are horrible. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L, and give it an HBO special. That's a Help a Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.